June 17th, 2024, we did a tarot reading on P. Diddy, and these are the results.
Forget the Kanye one first. We got to start off with P. Diddy. I'm sorry. If that's okay.
Yeah, we can do Diddy. We can do Diddy.
I can ask it. So P. Diddy, is he going to jail for these crimes or not? There we go. Even better. Even better.
Go to prison this year.
Or at all? No. But that's the same thing.
Yeah, because we wanna keep it specific to see what happens. Because they're gonna come back and say, "Man, I remember when y'all asked Tar this question, and this what happened."
Is he going? Yeah. Okay. But that's a very, very great prosecution now. You don't think he got bail money, prison this year? You mean what does that mean this year?
Because I want to keep it within a.
It's only 6 more left.
Right, but I got the logos card to the left.
Okay.
All right. Got one card. Let's keep going. Okay,
Yeah. Well, did he go to prison? Everybody. This is we're gonna find out, and we're using Tar. Where can we find what's the address?
Fine9news.com.
It's FineMindNews.com.
And they just click on the bars at the top, and it'll show you what a tarot deck is. And we got our whole cover book as well. Fine9news.com. Whoa. Card upside down. Card upside down. 6 was card. Alright, so we got like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of my cards on the deck, on the table. I'm gonna show them to you in a minute and pull like 3 from another tarot. Oh, god damn. It's a lot right there. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes. It's 2 minutes that came out. Y'all trying to give me 2 minutes. Trying to work me now. Trying to work me.
Yeah, well, did he go to prison? That's what we asking. We consulting the cards about this.
Ones in reverse, the 7 of swords in reverse. Not good cards, buddy. Woo. And we got the 7 of swords in the upright. Alright. So let's get to it.
Tar's doing a reading from the cards that he has created, the Looney Boo Tarot deck.
So now we got the logos card. It was pointed to the side, which is to the left, which is negative. So this is the talking card right here. When this my liar card. When it's in the reverse, it represents lies. But it's in the upright. So this is going to do with did he go to prison? So the first thing it says, it's a secondary creator, 6 reasons, savior, metaneta, divine words, good spells, writings of all kinds, communication, knowledge, wisdom, equal standing in the form of writings. In reverse is evil spells, curses, religions, alphabets, worldwide language, ancient pantheons, occult writings, secret society rituals. So it's pointed to the left, which is negative. So it's basically saying evil spells, curses, religions, alphabets, worldwide languages, ancient pantheons, occult writings, secret society rituals. So this is saying that, remember they said when Diddy went overseas, he was over there with Lucian Green doing sacrifices and stuff, trying to get some energy done to try to magically help him get out of his situation. And this is a liar card because it also is a 6 reason. Logos deals with Zupu or 6 ether or evil. So this is confirming that we're dealing with somebody that's being accused, right? And confused. Remember, this is talking. So logos mean, in Greek, it means to talk in speech. So we're talking about somebody who's been accused of evil. So this is a confirmation card. Every time I do a reading, always the first card will confirm the topic that we're talking about. So what we're doing here, we're talking. So as we get further in the cards, it's gonna be more descriptive as we go. So we're confirming this, the confirmation that we're talking about somebody that's doing evil. And we know that in the music industry, they are doing occult rituals. They are sacrificing people. They are setting folks up to sell their soul. We know that. We're talking about, and also contracts, because writings and contracts is made up of what? Alphabets, which are words. All right, so now the second card we got is the commandment law card in reverse, which is a positive law at noon, but it's in the reverse. So when something is in reverse, that means it's the opposite in the negative. So that means a law being broken. So it says, do for others what you would want done for self, the same way each time that conditions are the same. This law teaches us not to be selfish, but kind and helpful to others in need. So since it was in reverse, we know that laws have been broken. And Diddy has broken laws. He's broken moral laws. He's broken spiritual laws. He's broken relationship laws. And now he's broken legal laws. That's why the FBI and the Homeland Security is now watching what he's doing. Green and all of them folks done got out of the lawsuit now. That guy, what his name is, that got the lawsuit against what his name is, that was working for Cassie and all of them. Dang, what is that brother name? It started with a T. But he the one that got all these cases right now. But Lucian Green and the record labels, they done all got out of the contract now. Diddy's stuck by himself. We got the 9 mental contact card in reverse. All right, this is a positive card when it's in the upright, but now it's in the reverse. It says, original God Son, original God is planets and offspring satellites of creation. Ancient information given by Nupu and Zupu through the orbs via noon science. Pantheism, Sabbatism, religion, visible gods in nature, space, matter, and time, mentally upgrades and downgrades, galactic family, all races reunited, reunion in Nupu's positive name and science noon, present memories and personality carried over life to life. So this is a positive card. So instead of getting positive, correct information, it's misinformation. And that's what's going on right now, because when you look into the world, you got 1,000 videos talking about Diddy and everybody else. So it's the information is being confounded to confuse people. And this is coming from the planet. So they're saying that the contact dealing with him is negative. Now this is Leviathan, right? Look at the evil. It's a dragon. All right. This is one of the most powerful negative cards in the tarot. It said controlling people and nations with sex. Ain't that's what been going on with Diddy and the rest of them? They all, Cassie was being controlled with drugs and sex and abuse. So when you look at the card, tell me, can you see that?
Beat money.
See what my finger is? It said controlling people and nations with sex and lies and death. You see it? So we know that Puff Daddy was using sex, lies, and he done killed people. Because you see the word death there.
Mm-hmm.
So we know that this is talking about Diddy. So it says, control nations with sex, lies, and death, represent negative side of all the gods and goddesses combined. Part of the earth god gave the devil for mankind, the atmosphere, hypnotic spells and pantheism, religions and Sabbatism, the zodiac, the animal kingdom, 6, 5, 4, and 3 eat the force. So this is definitely talking about the music industry and everything that's going on. See all them dragon heads in there? In the water? Because that represents sex. That's a group of people. And this spirit is in there with them, controlling them. All of them is controlled by sex, whether it's politics, the movie industry, the music, all of them are being controlled by sex. And that's a force. That's not something a human being made up. These are energies and they control all nations with it. that rule other people. Now we got the card due and card day card. You see that?
Hold it up again. Okay. Yeah.
Now what you see in the middle of that chest?
The heart.
What the heart represent?
What does the heart represent? Life, blood beating through your body.
Give me another word.
Another word.
What does the heart represent with people?
What does the heart represent with people? Yeah, with people, that I guess that means fearlessness, right? Bravery.
Give me another word.
Oh, that. Oh, that. So you got that. You got it. That's bloody red. Let me see. Another word. Okay, the heart. It's not bravery, right? It's not.
We ain't talking about that. Yeah, you. It's one thing you're missing.
Yeah. What is it? Explain it.
A few moments later.
Don't Diddy call himself Brother Love?
Yeah, that's true.
There you go. Brother Love. That's what he called himself, Brother Love. That's what I'm saying. The cards, they're gonna tell you, we confirming we talking about the same individual. Now look what it says. These brand new god and goddesses are creative hearts and veins of the African race. So we talking about Diddy. He is African, and their original godparents from Lake Victoria.
And what if he says he's not?
Huh?
What if he says he's not?
But he is. We know he's part of the black race.
What if he says he's Aboriginal?
It don't mean nothing. The hard card doing card they came through to let you know we talking about Brother Love. We got now we got the 6 West card in the reverse. But this is not this card don't move in reverse, but sometimes depending on what card coming forward, it can get a different interpretation. So this is the 6 West Cataclysm. Confirmation 1, my last name is West. So this card is confirming that I'm giving the reading right behind that. All right. So it says, solar prominence explosion. Leviathan arrived. See, now we just got Leviathan already. So now Leviathan back on the board, which you can see it in the first sentence. See, Leviathan arrived.
Yeah.
So that's telling. So we back to sex again, right? Leviathan is present. That means he's being controlled by Leviathan. All of them. World flood of 6 ether gamma radiation of sexual energies, scientific energies of death of all suns, planets, and satellites everywhere. Spirits become invisible and negative. Gradually, sexual urges begin. A past card, start of human races. Death, mentally, spiritually, and physically. Beginning of evolutionary forces, gamma radiation, mutation of original creation. So, even with that, it's telling you it's negative. And look, it's water right there by the 6. Because Leviathan came with that too. So it's a lot of sex going on in this situation. And look at it's a cataclysm. And the cataclysm is it's a destruction. So that means there's a destruction going on in his life that he's suffering from. That's why they said he was over there in California just standing around looking crazy. He don't know what to do, because his world is being flooded now. Because 6 West and noon is when the flood started that the people in the Bible talk about. But it was a universal flood that happened millions of years ago, not 6,000 years ago, and it was no man in a boat. That was an event. All right, so now we go into the regular tarot, and this is the 4 wands in the reverse. So this is finna get to everything. This is the 4 wands. Now it's talking about, you got 2 words here. You got community at the top, because the community is talking about it, the online community. And then when you get to the bottom, now look what it says in the bottom. It says unhappy, families postponed, canceled, reunion, leaving home. So his family is unhappy because his kids now have been forced to see what they probably didn't know or didn't believe. And it got canceled. He's going to get canceled. Right now, he's selling off his businesses and all that, right? Cause that's what they
Yeah, so reunion. Yeah, they can. That's interesting.
leaving
true.
home. So if he's leaving home, he got to be going to jail. Because if you leaving home, that's the next place is jail.
Yeah.
So
is he going up?
Yeah, see the 4 Wands. You can see the family in upright. See, look at the castle. They say leaving home in the reverse. So he finna leave all that empire, bad boy, the money, all that's finna be left behind. Cause that's a castle with people in the back celebrating, but it's in reverse. So that means you finna lose all that. Now we got the next one. Is the
What card is this? How many cards is that?
This is the 4 of Wands card.
Okay.
And it represents fire. You can see Aries and Mercury on the side.
Okay.
Aries represent war. He's definitely getting trouble. And then Mercury above Aries sign represent Mercury, which is communication. Because he's in the business of communication with music and all of that. I'm sorry, my mistake. This card right here was that's Venus. I'm sorry. They are similar except Mercury got a little crescent over the top. That's Venus in Aries. Again, brother love. See? That's the symbol of Venus. That's the symbol of planet of love, brother love. They saying brother love finna lose all that. Why? Because Venus also is the planet of finances, world financial systems. So it's upside down. He's losing money. They say Diddy got like 6 lawyers that he paying $2,500 an hour. And they're working 10-hour days. He's losing money. So now we got the 7 of Swords, and look at the word at the top.
The word at the top, let me see. Isolation.
And ain't he spending time by himself? Ain't nobody hanging out with Diddy except his kids. None of his friends is with him. Nobody saying nothing. See what I'm saying?
Nah, man.
It's telling you that. Isolation. But look at the person, look at him. Look at that image.
And they got on red too. He seems to like that color, man, a lot.
But look at the person. They tied up with ropes.
Yeah, tied up with ropes.
That means you restricted. You finna be locked up. And you got swords all around you. You blindfolded. You can't even see what's going on. And it's a female too, with dark hair. Cassie was dark and light skinned, bounded up, getting beat. That's what them swords represent, 2 thoughts and weapons. And it's a castle in the background. She was trapped in Diddy's palace. You see? Yeah. Let's read what it said in the
She was and beaten.
And beaten.
Probably many times.
This is what it says in the reverse. Escape, freedom, release, finding solutions, options, relief, taking control. He can't. See? He trying to find solutions, options, relief. He trying to take control. You ain't gonna, it's over. You ain't finna escape this time. He been getting away ever since them people died at that concert he had way back in New York with Heavy D and them. He didn't get charged for that.
Facts, man.
All the way up to Biggie, all the way up to
He didn't get charged for the chick they say he allegedly shot in beat at Howard University.
Right. And she on the way too. She finna they finna take the bullet fragment out her face, and they're gonna compare it to the gun that Puff had, and it's gonna find out that it was the one that Puff had, not the one that Shine had. Cause Shine gun, I think he had gunshots in the ceiling. That was it. And he had the rest of his guns was in the rest of his bullet was in the clip. But Diddy is the one that shot the girl in the face and paid her $1 million too. She got all that proof. So now we got the seven of swords in the upright. Look what it says in the top. What that say?
Making a break for it.
See,
he's
you want
gonna
to run. And this right here is the sneaky card. This is when you want to sneak off.
Well, Diddy's gonna run.
He's gonna try to run.
So look, we're gonna find out. He's gonna try to run. Yeah, we know that.
He's definitely gonna try. So it says
it's gonna be evident though. Apparently.
It says deceit, lies, trickery, cheating, theft, underhanded, scheming, dangerous, risky behavior, enemy, masquerading as a friend, spying, lack of conscience, strategy, resourceful. That's what this is saying. This is all him. He been a liar a long time.
That's him, bro. That is crazy.
Known as justice, freedom, equality, uncompromising facts, and survival for Ethiopians who were accepted in the United States of America and everywhere else by help of the forces of nature. In conclusion, one of the most deceptive and best kept secrets of all time is that Leviathan, Exodus 3rd chapter 2nd verse, Exodus 4th chapter 3rd verse, Numbers 21st chapter 6th through 9th verses, St. Matthew 3rd chapter 11th verse, is God and the devil who deceive and use the Negro as a football, hoodwinking and kicking him and her from one place to another and shifting him and her from one belief, ignorance to another, and this means that neither God nor the devil is for the Negro. Nevertheless, there are the original and primary powers that existed on earth before Noah and are found in Noon. These are the powers and forces of liberation for woolly-haired Ethiopians everywhere and will enable us to succeed in nationhood called Ethiopian nationalism, where we need it, and in the united form we need it.
So the cards come on that box, okay, and you have plenty. Just to give you an idea. See? So those are a few of the cards. You can see you have one with Marcus Garvey, Malcolm X, Harriet Tubman, and there's many other cards. I'm only showing a few. I'm not going to show all of them. So the first link in the description will be the place where you can get the card.
I'm gonna have to study your deck a little bit. About even gonna play around here. All right, it's a little different from the traditional tarot deck. It has everything to do with nature, nature's laws, positive and negative forces of nature, universal and scientific. So the deck is very beautiful. Just give me some time here so I can sit down and we're gonna do a reading with your deck here, okay?
That way of thinking is real dangerous. The number one priority is to get Trump out of office. The tribe of people that have the responsibility and really should be scared to death of this man is white people.
Since its release, the interview has gained close to 600,000 views on YouTube. So it's a very strong possibility that someone from the Trump administration could have seen it and sent it to Trump. As Trump did mention, he and Diddy were actually good friends before he got serious about politics. From the looks of photos online and places like Getty Images, Trump and Diddy can be seen hanging out as far back as 1997, when Trump was a special guest at Diddy's grand opening of his restaurant Justin's in New York City. And even interesting enough, in 2004, when Diddy was pushing his Vote or Die campaign, Trump showed up to support him. So what are your thoughts now hearing that Trump finds it difficult to pardon Diddy? Do you think he should overlook Diddy's past comments and not make a personal decision? Do you think Diddy played himself with these statements?